This is my storage.
Wow.
With a combined total of 12 chests, it is something to behold. Get this jazz music out of here, it's not enough storage at all! Which is why today, that is gonna change forever. This is the biggest build I've ever made in my entire life. Watch until the end to see my masterpiece. What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 11 of the survival series. Today we are going to be updating the storage at last. Behind me is the storage, and this is it. We have like 6 chests. This is terrible. I can't fit anything in here. This has been my storage for like 2 months now, and it's just not enough anymore, so we're gonna update it, make it 10 times better. In the last episode, we made this beautiful creeper farm. I love it. It looks so good. Let's take a look at this board here. We can remove the creeper farm off of here now because it is donezo. Perfect. Now today we are going to be upgrading the storage. Why can't I speak normally? Update storage. That's what's happening today. And since the last episode, we have gained a total of 7 subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing, guys. I appreciate it. We're getting closer to the goal every day. Now for this storage, I think I'm going to be doing it in the exact same spot. I'm going to have to take this old building away, unfortunately. It is going to be turned into something magnificent. It might be one of the biggest builds I've ever made in this world, but seeing as this has got to move, I am going to have to make a temporary storage elsewhere in order to fit these items and not lose them all. So I think I'm just going to place some chests probably out of the way, maybe just over here for now. Just stack up some chests, put all my items in there, and then we can start building. All right, guys, it is empty and ready to be destroyed. But before I do anything else, I'm going to take you guys into a creative world, and I want to show you kind of what I'm thinking for this storage. And let me tell you, it's going to be insane. All right, here we are in a creative world, and behind me now is what we're going to do for the storage. As you can see, I've done a lot of measuring, I've done some testing, and it is going to be massive. It is actually going to be 99 blocks by 99 blocks, which is huge. That's the biggest thing I've ever built in my entire life. So hopefully I don't get burnt out and this comes out without a hitch and within a month. But we will see. Let me take you on a quick tour of what I'm thinking for the storage. Here is what the exterior is going to look like. This is going to go all the way around. And I wanted the storage to be very accessible. So every, what is this, like 10 blocks or so, there is going to be an entrance that you'll be able to enter through. And I want to make it tall enough to maybe even fly through. And then once we are on the inside, I can kind of give you an example of what that would look like right here. You'll go through the entrance, and then on the inside, you'll have all your storage. And you'll be able to exit obviously wherever you want every 10 blocks or so, but this is what the design is going to look like on the inside. It's going to be a lot of work. All right, back in the main world, let's get mining. And if you guys remember in the last episode, I said that I was afraid to go big. Well, I guess I decided to go the biggest for this one. Wish me luck. I'm gonna start mining now. Oh, I feel bad for destroying this old thing, but it's gotta happen. It's just a skeleton of what it once was. Oh dear. You served me well, storage, but you're being updated, okay? And just like that, it's gone. It's still here in spirit, though. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably going to be so big that it overtakes this over here, which isn't a big deal. This is the witch's house from episode number 2, I believe. I think that I can just integrate this into the build somehow. That is a future problem, but I just thought of that. The first order of business was to mark out exactly where this build was going to go and then remove every tree within the area. After that, I removed all the dirt and started chopping down an entire mountain, which I realized shortly after starting that it would take a long time without a beacon. We've made really good we've made really good project, but I mean, we've made really good progress. It's been a long time, and we haven't even gotten to the big part yet, so I think I'm gonna have to go get 2 more wither skeleton skulls because I already have one, and kill the wither real quick, get a beacon, and this will be so much easier. I don't know why I wouldn't have done this before. Okay, I'm here in the Nether, and I'm gonna be flying to our destination. Hopefully I don't end up in the lava. I did bring all of my good gear because I can gear up pretty quickly now. Not that big of a deal if I do die, but I'm really hoping that I don't die. I'm not even sure which direction it is anymore. It's been a long time since I went to the fortress. I'm just gonna make my best guess and go this way. Can I fly through here, or am I gonna die if I try that? I gotta try it. All right, please. This might be the end. What? Which way do I go? I don't know where I am. There's like 4 different pathways. I should have put some signs down or something. At least this area is nice and open. I can fly around. I feel like it was... Oh, no, I remember. The fortress wasn't that direction at all. I remember now. It took us a long time to find a fortress, and I ended up coming back here to our spawn portal and going the opposite direction through this way. But I do want to fly through here because it's gonna take forever otherwise. Just gotta be careful not to hit any walls like that. Ow. Okay. Heal back up, no problem. I know this does open up in a little bit. Oh god. Oh, this is so dangerous. Why am I doing this? Because I'm a professional gamer? There we go. It opens up finally. That's so annoying. I gotta make that highway, like, so much better. I'll add it to the list of things to do. Smooth sailing from here, though, thankfully. Just follow the line of torches until we make it to our destination, which is right over here. Hell yeah. All right, now we just... Oh, I should have brought a shield, whatever. Oh, my goodness. I got ahead on the second kill. That is super lucky. I just need one more because I already have one at the house. Get this guy out of here. I hate this place. It's so annoying. We got it, guys. We got the 3rd head. That was pretty easy. I didn't have to kill that many wither skeletons. I think it's because I had looting 3 on my sword that really helped, but that was not bad at all. Now I just need to make it back home without dying, which shouldn't be a problem, but you know me, I risk it for no reason. Hello there. Oh, he instantly died. And we're back safe and sound. Here is my 3rd wither skull. I think I can just break it like this, right? Yeah, okay. 3 wither skeleton skulls. We have the soul sand required. And let's go kill a wither. I'm going to do this the easy way. I'm going to go to the end. Okay, this is how we're going to kill the wither. I don't know if this method still works. But if it doesn't, who cares? I'll figure it out. He should be stuck in there now. And then I can just kill him for free, basically. Wait for him to explode. Oh my god, that's loud. It's so loud! Wow. The wither's a bit dramatic, isn't he? Alright. Well, we got the wither star, nether star. Looking amazing. Now we can just make a beacon. No problemo. That was too easy. It's too easy. Okay, all we need is 3 obsidian and 5 glass. That is very easy. Alright, I got the materials. This is gonna be flipping awesome. Beacon acquired. Beacon acquired. Beacon acquired. Whoop, whoop. Look at that. Nicely done. I just need a bunch of iron. I need a bunch of iron. That means we get to go mining. Woohoo. It's okay because I need like so much copper for the build that why can't I speak? I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. I can get iron and I can get a bunch of copper at the same time. Oh, that was difficult to say. Okay, all my shulker boxes are empty and I'm ready to go. I gotta do this the old-fashioned way because obviously I don't have an iron farm yet. It's alright. I'll get one eventually, but we gotta do this the old-fashioned way. We gotta go mining in the mines. This mine looks pretty promising. Now that I'm inside, I'm gonna put on my protection. And that would be why. Alright guys, I mined for about an hour, and let me show you the loot that we got. Alright, check out this loot. We got this much copper in the green one, a full shulker box of copper in the brown one, another full shulker box of copper in the blue one, almost a full shulker box of raw iron, which is good. This is enough to make the entire beacon, I believe. And then just some little bits and bobs and stuff. I didn't focus on getting diamonds or anything like that, so I didn't get that many. I was mostly just trying to get iron and copper copper, which we did. We got lots. This is how I'm gonna smelt it all up. It's not a super smelter or anything like that. It's just a manual smelter attached to some hoppers. It'll get the job done. It'll be a bit slower, but that's okay. I don't really mind. I need to mine out all this coal that I got so far from this area, which is about 3 stacks, and we'll see how much coal we get, and then we can just smelt everything we have. All right, I did end up making a little bit of an actual smelter for the copper because there was a little bit more of it, and I wanted to get back to mining. Look at this. Oh my god, it's done. I don't really know what's happening with the beam there, but it's done. We have haste 2, and it's looking beautiful. We can now insta-mine, and this is going to be much faster. So I'm glad that I went through the difficulties of doing that. And much faster it was, indeed. It's done. And by it's done, I mean we have completely mined this area out. It was so much easier with the beacon. I'm so glad I took the time to get that. I think that I'm gonna have to edit these walls though to make them look natural. That can happen later in life, not right now. For now, I'm gonna start gathering up as much supplies as I can for this build, and I need quite a lot. I'm gonna have to go get a whole bunch of dark oak, a whole bunch of deep slate, and I need to figure out how to get a bunch of wax from bees so that I can make my copper into waxed copper so it doesn't oxidize. There's lots and lots to do. Oh, I'm in a hole. There's lots and lots to do. Can I get out of here backwards? Yes, I can. Yeah, so I don't know if that entails me creating a bee farm of sorts, or how much do I need? Do I just need one piece of wax or block? Can I wax multiple blocks with one piece of wax? I don't know. I actually don't know anything about making waxed blocks. So we're gonna figure that out today. I'm really hoping that it's easy and not just a very time-consuming thing. But let's start with doing some mining and some wood cutting and just getting the basic stuff down first. This is what we ended up with. Copper. Wow. A little bit in the second chest. Wow. Over here, though, this is everything that I mined out from this entire area. And as you can see, I've got a lot of regular stone. Like, so much regular stone, so much cobblestone. I'm never going to need to go mining for that again. Well, we have tons and tons of it. And in this chest, we have a ton of copper ore and a ton of coal ore. Like, so much coal ore, it's not even funny. I'm not sure how much dark oak I'm going to need for this build, but I know it's going to be a lot. So I'm going to start with 3 full double chests of dark oak. I think that'll last us for quite a while. Let's go gather that up. I just wanted to make a couple axes first before I went, and I accidentally made 14. Let's upgrade a couple of them, I guess, but 14 is too many. I went ahead and I cut down the entire dark oak forest. Alright, it took quite a while, but we have 3 large chests completely filled with dark oak. That's almost 10,000. That's almost 10,000 dark oak logs. That's a lot of dark oak, but I think it should be enough. I'm hoping it's enough. Now, I'm going to do the same thing with acacia logs. I'm only going to get maybe 1 chest full of the acacia logs because I don't think I need as many. It's just going to be for the accenting colors and whatnot. And luckily, there is a savanna biome very close to our house as well, so we can gather all that. Let me tell you this, cutting down acacia logs is the most boring thing you'll ever do. Okay, honestly, this is all the acacia log I'm going to get for now. I'm very bored of mining wood. It's not that much, but I'm going to see how far it gets me. I just need one more thing, I think, before I want to start. And that one thing would be some cobbled deep slate. Alright, after checking all those chests over there, I actually have 2 full large chests and 1 stack. That's actually a pretty good start. I might go finish off this 3rd chest before I get started on building anything. But that is a decent amount of work I don't have to do right now, which I'm very happy about. Well, I think with all the materials I have, I am actually ready to start building this thing at last. It's been a couple days since I started filming this, and now that it has actually come time to start building, I'm feeling nervous. I'm feeling very nervous. I want this to be amazing, so I gotta put my all into it. And hopefully you guys like it too. And if you do, please like the video and subscribe, of course. Let's get started. So basically my plan for building this thing is gonna be, I'm gonna get all the dark oak in and all the deep slate in, and basically just make a shell to begin with. And once we get the shell in place, we can start working on the interior and the details. This is gonna be a big project. I'm using dirt blocks to kind of measure things out here. And I've just started. I know it's gonna get easier as I get into it, but I'm so afraid of messing up the amount of blocks between these things and having to go back and fix things. So I'm really trying to be meticulous and do this right the first time. And I've already run into a problem. I have already run into a stinking problem. I counted as if the walls are gonna be, how do I explain this? Basically right now, the wall is gonna be right up against this stone face. So I'm going to have to mine the stone out a bit more in order to reveal the face of the wall, if you know what I mean. It'll make more sense as I go, but it's already a problem. I'm gonna have to mine out this thing a little bit further, maybe another 5 to 10 blocks wide on every side. It's okay. We live and we learn. For now, I'm just gonna get these walls in and counted properly, and if I run into any other problems, I will let you know. Okay, the first section of wall is in. I can't help but be so excited to actually start building this thing. I'm freaking out. Okay, that's enough from me. The outer skeleton is in. I'm gonna get the inner skeleton in, and who are you? Hello? What are you doing? I've never seen a wolf at my camp before. Let me see if I have a bone. Hold up. Do I have any bones? I thought I had some bones around here. I think I got some, we got 2 bones there. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. All right, 2 bones is gonna have to do. Where'd you go? Where did that doggy go? What the heck? I want that dog. I want that dog. Where'd he go? Hello? Can't just run away from me like that. Oh, there you are. Hey, what's up, brother? And we're best friends forever. Have a piece of meat. There you go. Come over here. You can watch me build. Where he at? Oh, there he is. Hello. Come sit, like, over here somewhere. Just want you to chill. You don't have a name yet, but I'll give you a name in the future. Guys, he needs a name. Give me names in the comments. I need a good name for this good boy. As I was saying, let's get the inner skeleton in now, and then we can work on getting a roof on top of it. And it should start coming together pretty quickly now. Quickly for you, that is. I still have to do the work, so enjoy. Now, unfortunately, this thing has got to move. It was always temporary, so it's not a big deal. Alright, the second layer of the skeleton is in, looking nice. It's looking massive. And I got a little bit of the walls in, but I'm gonna do those after I get rid of the exterior stuff here that I still haven't done. I need to mine more, unfortunately, but I'll do it. It's no problem. Alright, now that I actually have a little bit of room to work with here, I'm gonna start getting these walls in and then the roof, and it's really gonna start looking so good. Yes, I love it. The funny thing is, you're not even going to see this stuff from the inside. And on the outside, most of it's going to get covered up. So, awesome. But it looks great. It's all necessary. Those walls are looking nice. A little more depth to them now. I love it. All the walls have been put in place, and I'm ready to move on to the ceiling. Finally. This took me probably like 2 hours. Not too bad. Right, buddy? You were there the whole time. Love you. For the roof, I'm basically just gonna get the shape in place first, and then it'll be easy to fill in the gaps afterwards. Just gotta get it to a point where I know exactly what I'm doing, because I know that if I try to do an entire section to completion before I have the skeleton in place, I'm gonna make a mistake, and it's gonna cost me a lot of time. So let's just skip the mistakes and go straight to perfection. That's what I always say. Alright, I think this is making sense so far. I'm gonna fill it in and see how it looks. This is gonna be a bit of a problem. I don't have any lights on here yet, and I didn't have any lights planned for the top of the roof, only on the interior there, but I might have to come up with a lighting plan for the top of the roof as well, just so we don't have randoms spawning all the time. 1 out of 4, roof done. Roof done. What? 1 out of 4, 1 roof done out of 4. That's what I'm trying to say. 2 out of 4 completed, 2 more to go. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do in the middle here, but we can figure that out after. And roof number 3 done. Alright guys, this guy actually has some useful stuff for once. He's got mangrove propagule. I'll take 3 of those. That's actually going to be really, really awesome to have in the future. I can make some mangrove trees and get a different type of wood, some red wood and whatnot, and that'll be really awesome. I think I'll probably end up planting them over here in the graveyard area, and I'll mix it with the pale wood, and I think that'll look really cool, actually. Mangrove and pale wood together in one biome. This is a future project, though, so I'm just going to leave these here for now, and we can come back in the future and have some awesome trees to work with. So thank you for once to our wandering trader. He actually brought us something cool. And we are done the roof as well. We got all 4 sides in. Well, we're not done the roof, obviously. I still have to connect the 4 corners, and I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do that right now. So I got to do some thinking, but the main portion of the roof is in, and I'm very happy. It looks actually flipping dippin' amazing. Here's kind of what I'm thinking of for the corners. I want it to be kind of higher on the corners, and I want it to swoop in like this. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna integrate this yet, but I think that it could look really cool. I'm hoping so. And it's kind of like a grand entrance. Yeah, I think that'll look really insane if I can make it work. I hope I can. This will be pretty cool. And on the inside, it's just connecting them like this. Very easy. It's the outside that is the difficult puzzle here. But it's looking pretty cool. And yeah, I think that's good. It's not too much higher, and it should swope down into this square here, hopefully. I just don't know how to integrate it. I'll give it my best shot, though. Of course, it starts raining as soon as I want to film. I basically just took this pattern and repeated it one more time into here, and then I just need to get the top of the swoop now to come down and connect properly with this area, and I think I might have a swoop come down to like here, and then an even taller point in the middle here. I don't really know yet. It's all going to depend on how this thing comes together here, so let's try our best. This is what I came up with. It's not quite what I want, and I'm thinking that this swoop, although it's cool, it's a bit too off theme, and it's kind of like evil looking. I don't want this to be like a villain's lair or anything. It's just a storage place. And yeah, this is just a bit too evil. A little bit not medieval. So I think I'm going to get rid of the swoop. I'll still have the same shape as this coming up here, I think, into the middle. So it's going to come down and then come back up and then stop at the same height as that. And I will figure that out once I get that in. But I think the swoop is a little too much for my liking. And I got to figure out how to make this top part here look good, because right now it's kind of just a big block and I don't know if I like it. So we'll see. I may end up even just taking this down entirely and just having it be flat on top. We will see. Okay, this is what I came up with. I just took the one side out completely, just connected them up underneath, and I think I like that the best so far. Yeah, and what I've planned to do here is I'm going to have some grand lighting thing happening here, maybe with some chains hanging down, glow berries, anything that just lights up the entrance here, make it look really cool and awesome. But I think this is how it's going to stay for now, and if I have any other ideas as I build, then I will let you know. But I'm going to get these corners in so that I can finally start detailing this thing and getting some copper and whatnot on here. Maybe do some of the interior. This is taking quite a long time. I've been at this for days, but it's looking cool. I like it. Alright guys, my first 99 combat skill in RuneScape. This has been a dream of mine for 20 years. And I'm gonna get it on this man right here in Lumbridge, of course, with the God Sword. Gotta get potted up though. Hell yeah. Check this out. Gonna spec this guy out and get 99 strength. Let's go! He didn't die. Are you gonna spec this guy out and get 99 strength? Let's go! Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that feels good. Check out that sick cape. Oh my god, that feels so amazing. I love RuneScape. All the corners of the roof are done. Now for the interior, and the copper, and the details, and everything else. Before that can happen though, I'm going to go on a little adventure real quick. I need to get some beehives because I want to be able to wax my copper so it doesn't turn blue on me. Blue or green? I think it turns green. Actually, I hope I can find some bees. That's where I'm going right now. Shouldn't be too hard. We have a birch forest over here, and bees always spawn in birch forest. Should be easy peasy. I might actually be wrong about that fact, but that's all right. I think that I'm guaranteed to find them if I go to the flower biome that I have over here. Hello, my busy little friend. Where is your nest? I'm gonna steal it. To be honest with you, I'm gonna steal it. Aha! Just gonna throw this campfire underneath there and wait for some of the bees to return because I want them in there so they can make the honey. And actually, it's just occurred to me that I don't know how to make the wax. I actually don't. I've never made wax before. This is my first waxy experience. I know how to make honey. Do I need bees' nests for wax? I guess I'll do some research or something. Oh, they're coming out of there. How are they? I smoked them out. How are they coming out of there? I don't know what's happening. I guess I just really don't know anything about bees. Well, I guess I could learn. Maybe by putting the campfire lower down, it'll actually work this time? Is there a way to check how many bees are in here? What if I just pick it up? Oh, okay. We can see there's one bee in there. I kind of want to put it back, though. I need more bees. Hello? Now we got 0, I guess. Honestly, I guess smoking them doesn't do anything? I thought it did something. Maybe I'm just wrong about that. I was under the impression that it would make them dormant and they would stay inside, but that has not been the case. I'm hoping that it being nighttime now, they just want to go into their house. Because, you know, bees gotta sleep too, right? I think there's already one in there. I'm not seeing the other two. Unless there's just one bee in this nest. Uh-oh. Skeletons have spawned. Come on, bees. What are you doing? Alright, I'm taking this. We have one bee. That's not good enough though, bro. I need at least 2 to make more bees, right? Well, I found a whole bunch of bees in this one area, and they're all very pollinated, and I don't think they have a home to go to, I feel. Like, they're just in this spot. So I think if I bring the one that I have, they might go inside. Alright, I brought my bee's nest. Where are you guys? There you are. There you are. Come home. Maybe I'll put a fireplace under there. Oh, yes. That's 2 bees for free. Holy cow. I'll be back for you guys later. Alright, it has been a minute. I made this little farm. Thank you so much to Trillums on YouTube. Link in the description if you guys want to make a farm similar. It's very, very simple. Super, super simple to do. And I made my own bee's nest because I learned you could do that. And I've been slowly breeding up a few bees as well. So I don't know how many we have are in there right now. I think there's probably like maybe 10. I think we might have 10 bees now. But I'm going to keep breeding them until all these are filled up. And I still need to make one more, but I need more wax for that, which I have because the farm is working. Amazing. Let's make one more bee's nest, or beehive, I should say. Boom. There we go. The final beehive is in place and the farm is ready to go. Just need more bees. So I'm going to stand here, wait for them to come out and breed them a little bit until this place is crawling. And let me just show the outside. I know it is just absolutely an eyesore. It is disgusting looking right now. This is temporary. I'll probably update this later on. I just really wanted a little spot for my bees. All right, we got bees. We got bees. I don't know why I made that noise. And we got honeycomb. Oh yeah. Look at all them bees. Busy bees. Okay, I managed to make 32 waxed copper bulbs using the honeycomb, finally, and I had to use what I had left of my end rods. Not end rods. Fire rods? What are they called? Anyways, you get the point. You make these out of the fire rods, basically, and I didn't have very many of them, so I only have 32. I'm gonna put these in, see how far it gets me, and then I'll have to go to the Nether and get some more. Basically, I just have to place the blocks. 1, 2, 3, and then turn them on with a lever. Easy as that. Get rid of the lever, and now we have our light source. Let's see what it looks like from afar here. Okay, yeah, that is gonna bring it to life. Bro, that looks sick. I love that. Well, I came to the Nether to get more fire rods. I don't know what they're called still. I can't think of what they're called, but I I flew underneath a block and got stuck in the lava, and now all my stuff is gone. Great. Oh, just great. That was amazing. I just lost all my armor, my elytra. God, I think I have a couple extra pieces of armor and some extra elytras over here, luckily, but they don't have unbreaking on them or anything like that, so that's a bit annoying. Oh, dude, that just feels so bad. We can be as strong as possible and can still just die in an instant. Okay, well, all I have is a chest plate, so I'm just stuck with the elytra. And it's not even like I can go back to the Nether and get my stuff because I was under the lava. I was under the lava, so it all burned to a crisp and is gone forever. Well, it's not the end of the world, I guess, but oh, that sucks. That feels really bad. I lost my Fortune 3 pickaxe. I lost all my armor, my elytra. That's Alright, I'm just gonna do a quick rebuild and we'll get back to it. Okay, I rebuilt. It took about half an hour. We got really good helmet. We got the elytra with the unbreaking and mending, good legs, and really good boots. We're good. We're good. Now I just have to go back to the Nether and not die again. Woohoo! But this time I will be taking fire resistance potions because I'm not gonna risk that lava again. No way. Yes. Okay, 8 minutes of fire resistance per potion. I ended up just making this little box here in the Nether, and I've been collecting end rods or blaze rods. Why do I keep getting that wrong? And it's been real easy. It's been really, really easy with the fire resist potion. Almost 3 stacks of copper bulbs. That should be good to start. All the windows are in, and it looks amazing, even on the inside. All right, guys, I'm really sad right now, and I'm gonna show you why. This looks amazing. This looks absolutely incredible. Except that I did it wrong on the entire thing. It's wrong. As you can see here, this was the original design that I wanted to go for. And this block right here is 1 block in with the window on it. Okay, this is what I mean. Right here, this is how I did it on the entire thing, on all of these and all of the outside ones as well. But the window portion had to be 1 block inward in order to make this work with the fence gates and the buttons and the bushes. So I'm gonna have to go around and fix. I'm gonna have to go around and fix all of them. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do that, but at the same time, I'm going to add all the details. So it's just gonna be moving from one to the next for the next, like, 4 hours or so, fixing them, getting the details in. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks awesome, and I love it. So I gotta do it. It's gotta be done. It's a bit painful, but I'll get it done. All right, I got one side completely done. Not the outside, but just the inside, and it's looking pretty insane. Look at that. All the foliage on top. I think that looks so good on top of the black. Just looks amazing. I'm super happy with it. All right, what's up, guys? It has been a couple days since the last clip. I actually got sick, and I've just been building off camera for the past couple days because, yeah, nobody wants to film while they're sick, but to help me pass time, I just built, basically. Anyways, the roof is all done, and I ended up adding a bunch of lighting and these crazy spires in the middle here, as you can see. I'll give you a closer look in a second, but I think they're pretty cool, kind of gothic, and as well as the lights, pretty gothic. I thought they looked really, really good, especially from the ground here. Look at that. Wow, that looks just insane. Again, sorry if my voice is a little nasally. I'm still getting over the cold a little bit, but all the roof is done, even on the outside. It is all perfect. I fixed all my mistakes with the sides here. They're all pushed in 1 block and all amazing. Wow, this took me a long time to do, but it looks actually amazing in my eyes. But other than the roof being completely done, I did start on the interior as well. We can take a look at that over here. I changed a couple things from the design originally, but it is basically the same. I've done just 1 section here, and I've started sorting things a little bit. Here is my idea though with the sorting system, because I want 1 chest per block and block type. So dark oak is gonna have just the dark oak plus all the planks and the slabs and the stairs and whatnot all in 1 chest, and then anything that is more than 1 chest will go into the overflow, which I'm putting up here, which is basically gonna be anything extra goes up into the overflow stuff, overflow area, and it's not going to be as organized, probably a little bit more chaotic, but I've already had to put so much stone into the overflow because I just have way too much stone. But anyways, this is what it is looking like so far. I think it looks amazing. I don't have any of the greenery in here yet, aside from these carpets here, and I wanted to put a crafting table in the middle of each one of these, so I'm never too far from a crafting table, as well as a ender chest in between these on both sides. I'm going to put them on both sides. I think that is going to be very helpful to have all along the entire thing. And I did end up using the pale wood on the interior right here instead of the acacia, because I actually think it looks better than the acacia, but I'm still doing the acacia fence posts and whatnot all along the roof just to keep it nice and orange. As for the exterior, between these things I am putting stone walls. As you can see, it's sunken in a little bit there. I don't know if you can see that, but it is just a little bit of detail that's going to help, as well as the dark oak is going to be continue on out until this little overhang here, which I can put some lighting on top of. And around the entire base I still have to go around with the slabs and the steps and whatnot just to get it looking absolutely perfect, but that is very, very easy. As well as all the stone is going to be turned into grass, which I am then going to bone meal and probably put pathways and stuff towards whatever's going to go in the middle here, which is a secret. I have an idea, but you guys will find out in the next episode what that's going to be. Anyways, I'm still a little bit sick, but I'm going to continue building this thing out until it is completed. I will probably do a couple of updates here and there, but I'm not going to show too much because it is just a bunch of repeating the same thing over and over, which is not too interesting for you to watch, but it'll look really good when it's done, so stick around. Also, once these hallways are all completed and we have all the storage in place, I gotta figure out what to do with the entryways here. I'm not 100% sure what to do yet. Obviously, I'm gonna continue the dark oak flooring through the entire thing, but for the roof, I have no idea yet. That's a later problem. Also, I just wanted to take a quick break from building, and I wanted to see how many copper ingots I could get from my copper collection here, so I'm gonna do that real quick and see what we come up with. And after all that copper, we end up with almost a full large chest, which is quite a bit of copper. I think that'll do me just about good enough for the rest of this build. I don't know if I'm saying words properly or not. I love being sick, guys. My brain actually last couple days of being like just off, so this is the first day I feel like I'm actually able to speak and I'm not doing a good job. I'm sorry. Let's do the same thing with our coal collection now and see how much coal we can get. I didn't realize how much coal I had, but that is a lot of coal. 3 layers deep. Oh my goodness. Well, nothing to do but to start mining it. After all that coal's been mined, we have almost a large chest as well as this large chest of the raw copper. Less copper, or what am I talking about? That's a decent amount of coal. Here is what we're currently looking at. Here's where we're at with the inside of this build. We have almost all the floor done. I haven't got that side done with the floor, but most of the floor is in, and I've been reorganizing all the chests that were over here so that I could have a little more room to work with over there, and they're all pretty much organized in these chests over here. And I think I'm going to do a reorganize in the future because they're not all exactly where I want them to be, but I just need them out of the way for now so that I can get building. And I didn't realize how big this storage actually is and how many items is gonna fit in here. I did a little calculation, and on just the bottom layer here, not including the overflow, it's going to be, let me see, 1,244,166 items. That's a lot of items just on the bottom layer here. It's probably gonna be over double that, including the overflow at the top, but I doubt that we'll use that too much because all the lesser items won't even fill up the double chest until way later on in the future. I also found this guy here who was just wandering around up here. I named him Richard. I'm going to heal him up, make him into a librarian or something along those lines, and he's going to be stationed, I think, somewhere over here at the entrance, and he's going to be sort of a secretary, and he can just chill, and whenever I need to, I'll talk to him whenever I'm lonely. But yeah, that's Richard. I found him, and I did a little bit of detailing just in this area so far. I haven't got too far with detailing, but it's looking really good so far, I think. It's a lot of work, though. This is taking a long time. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe because this is taking forever, but it's looking great. Another thing I thought about for the overflow was in the future, I want to potentially, this is like way in the future, if I ever need to update the storage even further, I can connect the overflow with hoppers and stuff down into these chests so that these will automatically refill. But that's way in the future. I'm not going to do that for forever. And all I'm going to have to do is push this wall here. Instead of it being sunken in a block from this way, I can bring it out and it can be outside of the wall, a block. So it'll look pretty much the same, but just a little bit wider. But that's, like I said, that's not going to happen for maybe ever, okay? That's just a thought I had. Anyways, it's coming along nicely, and it feels amazing to have this area clear of all those chests, finally. I'm going to continue working, and I'm still not really sure what I'm going to do with this middle section, but that is fine. I can figure that out. I'm just staring at my little house next to my gigantic storage system now, and it seems so tiny. I'm going to have to do something about that in the future. I don't really want to get rid of it because it's a historic piece, but it's so, like, small. It's just so tiny, so it's a bitsy, but we still got the LA in there from episode 3 or whatever. It's just so small, bro. That's what she said. Okay, it's been a minute, and I think I finally have this section figured out, nearly. We made some progress on the hallways as well, but this is my focus right now, and I think in this corner here at the entrance, I'm just gonna have a nice lantern type thing come down. Almost like a chandelier. It'll look really nice in this nook right here. So I just have one more little section right here to fill in, and that will be it for the corner, and I'll finally have that figured out. It's gonna look good once I get the leaves in too. It's gonna go all the way through, and it's gonna match up, and it's gonna be so cool. I quickly built this nice little information booth for our friend over there. Not sure when I'm gonna put him in here. I think I'm gonna get the build done first, and then maybe next episode I will move him into his new information booth. Very humane information booth where he has all the amenities that he will ever need, including a single block to stand on. And I figured out the rest of this corner. It looks pretty good. It matches up with the rest of the build. and the inside is all covered up, and I even put some more pillars back here just so I could match up these cross beams with the rest of the build as well. And I think it looks pretty good. Once I get all the details in, like all this stuff up here and all the greenery, this is really gonna come together and look absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna start doing that, and then I'm gonna try to get both this hallway and this hallway completely finished before I even start on the last two hallways, just so I know exactly what I'm gonna do here, and it'll go much faster once I know exactly what is happening. If you know what I mean. If you know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna sleep really quick and then get back to work. Hey guys, I took a quick little break to do a little bit of exploring just for fun, and look what I found. Oh my god, it's a mushroom island. It's huge too. This is actually insane. I'll have to bring some of these guys home. I don't think I'll be able to do it today. I don't have all the supplies, but look at these guys. Hello. Yeah, I'll definitely have to come back and get you guys, maybe in the next episode, but it is awesome to know that you're here. And actually, not too far from my house. There it is, my house. Oh yeah, that's looking sick from up here. Alright guys, I think I am finally done with the front of this thing. Well, the corner of this thing, one single corner out of 4, but I think it's looking amazing. I found these spore blossoms, and they give off this awesome particle effect, and I thought that was really cool to put at each entrance, and I do need 3 more? I think I need 3 more of them in order to make this work, but that's okay. Let me up on here. Yeah, so I want to do the spore blossoms in each corner, just 3 of them, but these little lantern things that I have hanging down here, I think those look really, really cool. And the rest of this is all detailed and looking amazing as well, and I still haven't got the information booth filled with our friend over there, Richard, but that's okay. That's a future problem. I do need to add a little bit more of the greenery in here along this hallway, but other than that, it is complete. I still have to get the last 2 hallways done, which I will do off camera, obviously, because that's just going to take me another couple days. But this is looking super, super good. And I even put some little details around here, like armor stands and stuff with diamond armor, just because that makes me look extra rich. And I'm trying to get a full set of the chainmail as well, which I have 2 out of the 4 pieces. And I think it's just looking amazing, guys. I really do think it's looking amazing. I'm very happy with how it's turned out. And I even got a bunch of these too around here. Pots with plants on top, and it is all looking so good. Oh, I'm so happy. It's gonna be another couple days of just mindless building on that side, which is fine. But I don't really think it's necessary to add that to the episode, because it's just going to be the same thing on repeat, and I don't want to be just repeating myself over and over, so I am going to finish this episode off right now, and I want to say thank you so much if you made it this far into the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. This did take me over a month to build so far, and it's just awesome. I like it so much. Let me know if you like it as well. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, which, by the way, is going to start with a bunch of landscaping. Going to get all this figured out and looking amazing. Going to get grass all on the grass areas in the middle and whatnot, and we're going to get so many trees and plants, and it's going to look so good. I have big plans for the inside of this place, as well as a gigantic tower of sorts. Stick around for that. Okay, goodbye for real this time. See you in the next episode.